Hi there, and welcome to our reactions to Survivor Series. This is going to be a short video on what we thought about what happened at Survivor Series last night, or Sunday night there. So, first off, the first thing of the night, I guess, would have been on the pre-show. Goldust came back. Nobody really cares.
Nope. Didn't even know that happened.
Yeah. Goldust came back. He's starting up his feud with his brother again, which I'm sure will be fine, but nothing that anybody honestly cares about.
They have such varying types of wrestling that it'll probably suck.
I mean, it's just...
Plus it'll get pushed to the side with all the other feuds that are happening.
Yeah, it will. Then we went into Roman and Alberto Del Rio.
Yes.
Which I thought was actually a good match.
It actually was. Roman's been putting out some good matches lately.
Yeah, Roman's been doing a lot better job. He's really stepped up his game to not become a fully secondary Cena.
Yeah.
So that one, honestly, I'd probably put that at near my match of the night. Because then after that, was it KO and Ambrose?
I think that was the first two matches, yeah.
Yeah, because then Owens and Ambrose, which is alright, but it felt really rushed. And it didn't have a lot of time to it.
No, it was pretty short.
Yeah, and you really didn't have much time for those two to work together. I'm sure they can put on a great match, but it was nothing spectacular here. And of course, Ambrose came out of it because they were going to have Reigns versus Ambrose no matter what.
The 5-on-5 would have been the third match of the night.
Which, the best thing about that was Xavier Woods and his hair, if you watched it. But it made Sheamus look a little bit stronger, but he's been looking weak for so long.
Yeah, I think the entrance for the New Day's team was longer than the match itself.
Yeah. Oh, and probably the second best part of that match is when they were doing their dance, the New Day was doing their dance, King Barrett joined in.
Yeah.
And that was spectacular.
And of course he was the first one eliminated.
Yeah.
On their team, I think.
Ever present as a doormat to take a pin.
And Sin Cara was the first one eliminated in general?
I thought Barrett got eliminated right away and then they eliminated Sin Cara. I thought Barrett was first. Either way, Barrett's used to taking a pin, so it's no big shocker here.
Former Intercontinental Champion, King of the Ring. Let's go ahead and make him a jobber.
Yep. That's the WWE for you.
Yeah.
Then it's, what, was it Breeze and Ziggler?
No, they were actually relatively later in the night.
They were later. Who was it next? Was it the Divas?
I want to say it was, yes, the Divas.
Okay. It was an alright match between Charlotte and Paige. Nothing like NXT put on with their women's matches between Sasha and Charlotte, or
Sasha and Bayley lately.
Or even that fatal four-way that they had between Sasha, Charlotte, Becky, and Bayley, which was amazing. It was better than anything we've seen from the Charlotte and Nikki feud, because Nikki is terrible. But it's getting better. Hopefully Divas Revolution actually kicks in, instead of we have 3 separate teams for the Divas and nothing else.
Yeah, that's getting old already.
Yeah. And then, was it Taker?
I believe so. It was the Brothers of Destruction were like the mid-card.
Yeah. Which, of course, they aren't going to put Bray Wyatt over in this match because it's the 25th anniversary of Undertaker, so him and Kane are going to squash the Wyatt family and make them look just horribly weak. Braun Strowman was gone. Well, Eric Rowan was gone in half a second. That's not a surprise there.
It was a weird team-up. It was Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
In the actual match, and I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see...
Thought Braun Strowman would have been the one being in that match no matter what.
Yeah. But then they took out Braun Strowman like it was essentially nothing. Because they just chokeslammed him through a table.
Yeah, that's their go-to now is the double chokeslam.
Yeah.
Just anytime they need to get rid of someone, that's double chokeslam them. Okay.
Yeah. They took care of Harper and they took care of Bray pretty easily. It was essentially just, hey, you know that 60-year-old man that we're still trying to push as a top person?
He's 50, but...
Sorry, 50. We're still trying to push him as our top evil, like, this is the fear face 30 years later, 25 years. But it's WWE pushing old superstars who do 3 matches a year instead of pushing their actual
He's moving
people.
it up. He only used to do 1 match a year. I mean, I think he's ramping up for the end.
Yeah.
Which I would actually be surprised if he did anything after it tonight or last night.
Well, it's either that or he's going to end it on WrestleMania.
Which would have been understandable if he still had the streak, but...
Yeah. Now it's like he could have gone out yesterday and just fine. Another short match, well executed for the most part, but it was just really short.
I blinked and it was over.
Yeah, it was Breeze and Ziggler, which I'm sure if they let those two actually go on and have a match, they could do something amazing. Because anybody who knows Dolph Ziggler, he can put on a really good match. Anybody that's watched NXT knows that Breeze can put on an amazing match in an instant. So those two together should create an instant classic, but because they only had like half a second to do a match, it was nothing. I was happy to see Breeze get a win though. So.
And now that he's off NXT, he's actually winning matches.
Yeah, instead of being the ultimate jobber for NXT.
Being the glorified Wade Barrett.
Although the position of jobber in NXT means a lot more than the position of jobber in WWE.
It does. Because at least in NXT, you can like help other people move up.
Yeah.
To where you are already at.
So that leaves us at the final thing of the night, which was Ambrose and Reigns. Again, they really pushed the time shorter on it. Like it was.
I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't like. I don't think any of the matches were super long. They had so many promos in the middle, and it was.
Yeah. Like they were
20 minutes having Roman Reigns talk at the beginning of the freaking pay-per-view.
They were really just cutting down matches for stupid talk time or here's our video package.
The 30 minutes after the Reigns Ambrose fight ended until, Sheamus finally came out and ended that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Oh, let's have, cannon shoot shit and have fireworks go off and confetti's falling from all over the place. This is not needed. No one likes him that much. This needs to be happening.
It just made it so anticlimactic with all the confetti, everything like that, and then all of a sudden Sheamus comes out, cashes in the Money in the Bank, takes the title, even though Sheamus lost already once that night, looked stronger, but still, he lost in the first round of the tournament, which made him look terrible, and he's lost pretty much everything before that. So Sheamus comes in looking as weak as what they've made Bray Wyatt look, and just comes in, cashes in the Money in the Bank, takes the title, and now he's Triple H's new boy for the Authority, of course. So
for about 20 minutes until he loses the title to someone else.
Survivor Series was kind of bleh for me.
Definitely meh.
It's junk that was essentially expected. They threw out a Survivor Series match, like an actual Survivor Series match, for no reason.
They didn't even announce it at all. You didn't know who was going to be in the match.